All right, Nathan, the time has finally come. What are we doing today?
All right, we are in the Hacktory, probably maybe 3 years in the making. The XE is finally getting pulled apart.
Yes.
We've got a donor car for it, and we're pulling the engine and box out today. We're gonna get a start on it. I'm a little lost for words. I took it for its last drive the other day. I put the little 14s back on it, fresh treads, because I had to get a roadie for it. So, we're pulling it apart. Plan is to get engine box out today.
A little bit of backstory in this car before we run into it.
Yeah.
Nathan, we introduced this car on the channel, probably regrettably, about 2 years ago now.
Yeah, we took it for a kebab.
And I say regrettably because we introduced this as a build we were going to do 2 years ago, and that never eventuated because of various reasons, finances and
fair lanes.
Different engine, fair lanes and different engine options and choices of what we're going to do here. Nathan couldn't make up his mind, surprise, surprise. And since that day, the question we've been asked the most on Hackshop Garage is, where is the XE? When is it coming on the channel again? And today is finally the day. We are finally going to get started on it. But Nathan, tell us, what are we doing?
All right, so this is a 1984 Falcon GL XE. It is a Falcon GL. It is not an S-Pack. I've put that stripe on to make it look cool, to hang out with the cool boys, because I don't have an ESP or an S-Pack. But I'm going to take this car back to basics because I think a Falcon GL is cooler.
Oh, you're going to take the S-Pack off, are you?
Yes. Ooh, it is going to go back to full Falcon GL, because when do you see a full Falcon GL?
Yeah, okay.
You never do. You see an ESP or you see a bloody S-Pack.
Yeah, right, okay.
But anyways, I've owned this car for a very, very, very long time. I don't drive it because I hate it. It drives like shit. It's slow. Every bush is gone in this car. Every ball joint is gone in this car. The steering box is flogged out. You see the car up at Bright Rod Run every year. It is a miserable 3-hour drive driving it to Bright Rod Run. I love this car. An XE Falcon, or XE in general, was my dream car as a kid. And that is why I have one, and Dad let me buy one when I was a wee little tacker. Had a little curlies on the chin. So I've had this car, I think I got it when I was like 15 or 16.
So it's a very similar story to like my HQ.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't really do much to this car. It was very original when I got it.
It still is.
Greek owner. Well, honestly, I ruined it. I put coilovers in it, I slammed it. That's what I did. I put a diff jump. I ruined the car.
P-plate spec.
P-plate spec it. Yeah, exactly. Sun visors, the weather shields and stuff like that. So haven't really done much to it. So I really, this is a heart project of mine, doing this car. And I don't want to half-ass this car. So we are going to be doing what we normally do on this channel at the moment, is restoration. But we're not going to film a lot of it. I am going to be doing a lot of this off camera to not bore you and not bore the shit out of Michael, because I know Michael will be done with me by the end of this build, because I'm going to be a fussy prick on this car.
Yep.
We're going to be gutting this car to nothing. The floor is going to have nothing in it. No brake lines, no fuel lines, no suspension component. Clean the floor, paint the floor, and pretty much rebuild from scratch up. And then we're going to start the engine conversion. Yes,
you did just hear engine conversion. I was going to say, this sounds like at the moment a resto. It's not.
It's not a resto.
We are fixing the vehicle and all the flaws that Nathan just mentioned, but there's also a fairly important engine conversion going to this thing as well too. What that engine is still a secret. We do have a donor car, but we're not sharing that with you just yet because it's pretty exciting.
Yes, it is a very cool donor car.
It is a very cool donor car, and we're pretty lucky. And it's
fun to drive.
Yeah. It's going to be a cool donor car, and something, it's going to be cool. So in the meantime, we need to start prepping this thing for said donor's car, driveline and everything.
Exactly right.
Nearly the entire car is going into this.
The entire car will be going into this, pretty much. Anyway, let's kill my car.
Yeah.
Gonna miss you, girl.
There's the thumbnail right there. Let's kill my car. This car goes to Bright Rod Run for 3 days of the weekend a year, and that's it. I don't drive it. Yeah.
So I want to enjoy this car again. I like it. I love it. And what we're doing to it, I'm going to love the car. It's going to love destroying 14s. All said and done though, this is a reliable car. This will sit all year. I will turn the key, start it, drive it to Bright all weekend, drive it home, no issues.
Can you start it one last time?
Can I? No, the battery's dead. I left the ignition on all night.
Can you jump start it?
Yeah, we can jump start.
I just want to hear it for one last time. These little King Kong jump packs, they're unreal.
Yeah, I had a Duramax GU Patrol in my side with a dead battery, and this thing pretty much started it every time.
Oh, it does seem like a shame, doesn't it?
It's like a Lamborghini tractor, mate. They just don't die.
So what is this? This is carby.
4.1 crossflow. It is carby, yes.
Yeah.
And this thing will, I stove a carby, it'll just start right up. Purrs like a kid.
That's it, Nathan. This is the last time you'll ever hear this engine run.
I know. Pretty excited about it though. How's the belt squeak? Ready?
That's it.
That's it. Done.
That's its final purr.
Yep. And now, cold starts forever are going to be a nightmare. Alright, let's freaking do it, hey? How's it feel to be working on a box Falcon, Michelle?
You know what? There's one thing that we need.
Yeah, guard covers first. This car is very precious and dear to me.
This is one car that we actually need to be cautious of the paint on this thing. Hackshop Garage website. I can see why you gave me this job.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, the cool's like brand new.
No.
I would make it wrong.
I want to go fast! So fast! I paid a lot for that BL, like, you know.
Yeah. But I mean that LS Commodore that we have.
Yeah. It's been a while since this has been on.
Ready? Yep. Oh god, why is it so open? Good, I just need to readjust.
Good? What do you call it?
The Gemini.
Mate, it's a taxi, so we've got to keep it taxi.
Green top. That's a strange bracket, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Let me hold you, radiator.
Yeah, that's true. God, just like you pulled out a catheter. Oh, you beautiful, ugly thing.
That's the bottle.
Nice.
Where's this going?
Where's the other one? Wash the bottle. Oh, exhaust.
Oh yeah, that thing. So we just realized something that we hadn't addressed. Some of you might be wondering, why are we starting a brand new massive build when we still haven't finished, you know, the existing builds that we have on hand, like i.e. Gemini? The reason being is we're taking this thing to drag challenge. We're giving the Fairlane a rest for once.
Yeah, we thought we would push ourselves and get this car done for
Yeah,
drag challenge.
we are currently like 3.5 months out from drag challenge, and we're going to do a full engine conversion rebuild on this car before then. That's the goal. I don't know if we're dumb or... So yeah, this thing is going drag. Well, the goal is to get this thing to drag challenge. There's nothing like a bit of pressure to put on us to get this thing there and get
Nothing
it
like a
finished.
bit of pressure.
But in a weird sort of way, it's kind of gone full circle, because I mean that's how Hackshop Garage started in the first place, getting a car to drag challenge in a short time period.
Yeah, so let's do it again.
So let's do it again, we figured, and do all this. That is why we are doing this, even though we have stuff like the Gemini to finish and the Cortina and a few other little projects here around as well too. But in other news, if you are wondering about the Gemini, the rust is done. I have finished the rust repairs, well at least as much of the rust repairs as I'm going to do in this car to get it to a level that I'm happy with. There's no more holes. That's the biggest thing. So that is done. We will see this really, really shortly. I've ordered all interior parts for it. I'm getting the seats retrimmed currently. Once we get all that, which should be a couple of weeks away, we're going to slam it all back together and get this thing on the road finally after all these years, and then figure out what happens after that. So we haven't forgotten about it. This hasn't been pushed away on the side for other projects. again, this just has a deadline and this is still waiting on parts, but it is done. There's no more holes in the boot. The boot floor has been completely rebuilt basically. It had to be because it was like cheddar cheese in there. Swiss cheese, sorry. As someone told me the other day, it's not cheddar, it's Swiss. Swiss has the holes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So anyway, that's where we're at. All right, where are we at now, Nate? What are we going to do?
We need to unbolt the exhaust, unbolt shifter linkage, take out tail shaft.
Yep.
Shifter is just on a linkage. So we piss that off because we're going to put a pro ratchet in it.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to, yeah. Now we can see all the grime. Look at it all. You can also use it as a hammer.
Almost must be marbles. We nearly died. How did that not hit anything? It didn't make a noise at all.
It was a silent killer. My life just got through my eye. That was scary.
That was very scary.
My arms get inside. This is heavy.
Hurry up,
Shortly we're going to angle this thing up so we can get this out of the engine bay, and what's going to happen is all our fluid from the transmission is going to eject and come out the rear. So we're going to throw a glove over the end, which we found has been a really good hack of late, which someone mentioned to us. I don't know who gave us the idea, but it works really well for sealing up the back of your extension housing and not covering your floor in extension housing juices. And then we put a zip tie over it, and hopefully we get a good enough seal that it works. All right, that's good now. I think we're ready to pull the engine.
I think so. You know what I just realised? These bloody canister lines are going to be right in the way of our exhaust. Our twin diff dumps.
Yeah, you're right. With the twin, yeah. Oh, well, we'll have to put another plate as well too on this side.
Yeah, another heat shield.
We're going to try to see if we can cheat a bit here. We're going to try undo the cross member while it's up in the air, because neither of us want to get on this wet floor.
I wonder if the gearbox that we're putting in it is going to fit.
Huh. That's my question, yeah. I've never seen a 10-speed in one of these.
I haven't either, so it's going to be interesting.
Especially manual.
10-speed manual. Oh, she's gunky. That's going to leave it at the parts washer for 3 years.
Hey!
Quick, let's go. Alright, let's pull it down, pull it down.
Can you spell 3 months of brake challenges?
This has been in the making for many, many years. And it's about to go down.
Well, we've never really done a barrel before.
Alright, how many whoa and how many yeahs?
Nathan, how's this feel?
Very good. Not gonna lie, very good.
You happy now?
I'm happy.
Well, it's out. That was one of the harder engines to get out, to be honest.
Was quite difficult to get out.
But you can tell how little work this has done. Look at the headers. The headers are still nearly brand new.
Oh man, it's oh god. Really opened up a can of worms, eh?
4.1 litre, right?
Right over the drain.
All right, well, engine is now out, so that is a huge step forward in what is now a can of worms.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start cleaning up now, get rid of the power steering lines, all the power steering altogether, because we won't be running that anymore. We're going to be getting rid of the AC and the charcoal canister over there, getting that out of the way. Just take off as much junk as we can before we finish up for the day, and then Nathan can sit and contemplate his life decisions for the rest of the day.
Yep.
All right, no point looking at it.
Yeah, alright, someone's just got to get in there, that's all. Guess that's me.
Yep. Alright, let's get some of this out, make some room. I can't believe it's actually happening.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so excited.
It's exciting.
I've wanted to do this for so long. Yummy. It's so gunky. I love how tedious you've been trying to get this out with not getting a grease all over you.
Because it just drops. Well, we're officially de-gassed and de-AC.
That makes you happy, doesn't it?
It
All
does.
right, let's bring it down. God, it's crazy to think that this was a running car this morning. Not even this morning, like
Perfectly good running driving.
not even this morning, like literally 4 hours ago, this was a running driving car.
Oh well. Bigger, better plans for this.
Charged goodness.
Charged LS goodness.
It's happened.
Yeah.
We're finally here.
Well, I've got a lot to do off camera. I want to pull the guards off the front bar, the headlights. I want to have this whole front end stripped.
Yeah.
So then I can roll it out there, pressure wash the engine bay, and then sand and paint it.
Paint it red to match the engine.
The gunk that is on this is just,
Oh, it's just typical old car.
it's just extreme. Like, there's a bit to clean this up.
So more importantly, how do you feel about it now that you've seen the engine out?
I feel like I have a lot of cleaning to do. Because like I'm seeing it all in here, in and under here. It's all in these holes. Like there's just gunk.
Yeah.
Gunk on gunk on gunk. It is what it is, but while it's on wheels, I do need to get it out there and clean as much as I can before I bring it back in here and pull the front suspension out of it.
That might be where we pick this build back up actually. Once you've cleaned it, we might come
Once
back.
I've cleaned it, I think we'll bring it back in. We'll gut the front suspension, rear suspension, petrol tank out of it. And brakes, we might as well do all that in the next episode.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And
I've
then-
got a raw body that I can go to town on cleaning and painting.
Yeah.
And then when we pull the donor car apart, that's when we can start slapping in new parts.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So that's it. That's it for today. We're going to see this car in another 2 years.
We've just killed another working car. We're really good at that on Hackshop Garage.
Yeah, we've done well.
Yeah, we have.
So it's finally here. I've committed to it. Let's get it done. Let's do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
As always, support the channel, head on over to the website. You want to become a member, do that as well too. Word of the day, we've got a word of the day, regret. Are we going to regret this?
Yeah, are we going to regret the conversion that we're doing, actually?
Yeah, so,
Not this, the conversion we're doing. Are we going to regret what we're doing?
well, let's see if anyone guesses what the conversion is. But
Yeah, we'll see what the guesses are.
put that in the comments below. We'll pick 2 random and send out a Hackshop Garage sticker pack. Anyway, we've got the donor car over there warming up because we've got to move that around and organise the factory in here and get things ready to go. So, until we see you in the next episode.
See you in the next episode.
First things first, let's disconnect the battery. Well, actually, it's not first things first. The first thing Nathan did was decommission the air conditioning.
Yes, I did that
He
safely.
was very happy about that. That was the first thing that he had to do.
No AC is going back in this car.
Are you really not going to put AC back in this thing? It has a perfect system in it.
That's ugly.
Oh, God.
It's got cream interior. That's light, you know?
Oh, yeah,
it's not
that-
like black interior. It's light.
That makes a difference.
Yeah. And then you lift up the hatch and there's...
Is that where we're going to put the
Surge
NOS
tank.
bottle as well too?
I've heard those engines love the NOS.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You've always wanted to put something on the bottle.
I have... I don't know if it's going to fit between the towers.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I can see clearly now that RB's gonna fit. Is blue gonna look good in the engine bay though?
Blue?
Yeah. The blue rocker covers?
I don't know about the red rocket cover, might look better.
Yeah. I think that's a brand new rad as well. I got that flushed and cleaned
Yeah, when?
14 years ago. No wonder these cars' AC is like icy. Look at the size of the condenser. Look how thick it is.
It's like the size of a radio.
Far out, man. Oh yeah, I'm doing the important thing and I'm getting rid of all the AC lines. not important to getting the engine out, but it's just important to my well-being. The mechanical pump's on your side.
I see it. I see you,
I see you, baby. Pumping that fuel. Just kidding. We're building a mock-up XE ESP.
351, baby.
It's fun ripping engines out that you're not putting back in.
I know. This reminds me of when we pulled the engine out for this car in the mud.
Yeah. The engine that's going in it.
Does anyone remember the engine that we pulled out for this car originally? What it was going to be? And what it still might be? We don't know.
Oh, now you're going to have to wait another 2 years for the engine reveal. Hey, why don't we make a tractor pull out of this engine? Ooh. Torquey.